Hey everyone, welcome to another hunt video. Today we're going to be fighting the rocky baby, Basarios, so let's get straight on with this. And here he is. Where is he, you ask? Where is Basarios? Here he is. So Basarios hides under the ground, as you can see. So he can be a little bit hard to find, but usually he's in unusual places, so he can be quite easy to determine, because oftentimes there's fake ones of him, so it looks the same, but it's oftentimes a little bit of a different color, and it's in a different direction, different location. So a fun fact about Basarios that not everyone knows, but I'm assuming most people know. Basarios is actually the baby form, or juvenile form, of a Gravios. So he's a little dude, so obviously he gets much bigger when he gets older. They're pretty similar, as you can see. They do a lot of the same moves for the most part. One thing, oh god, we got an Idrome as well. One thing about Basarios that is quite different is he does sleep gas, if he does it. Well, poison and sleep gas, I meant to say. Poison is the different one, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because, yeah. So that's a little bit different than normal Gravios. But something else is he's actually, oh god, go away, Idrome. He's actually slightly harder than normal Gravios. And as you can see, when he changes zones, he goes back into his underground form. So you do need to watch out when you hit him, because he does hit you if you're too close, but you can just wake him up by slapping him. But if you're too close, you will get hit from him. So Basarios was introduced in the first generation as well. The last game he was in was Monster Hunter Rise, of course, if you guys remember him in Monster Hunter Rise. I actually don't remember his fight very much, to be honest. But he's kind of a basic, boring monster for the most part. It's very much just a more basic Gravios, technically. Obviously, because he's a juvenile Gravios, it makes sense. But oh god, oh no, never mind. I thought there was something else in the zone. The roar was somewhere else. But yeah, it's he is pretty basic. You can break his chest just like Gravios, then he can do more damage, of course. And he is weak against water as well. That is why I'm using it. Well, yeah, water's one of his weaknesses. It's like Gravios, how Gravios is weak against water. And you can also actually cut his tail off. I was just thinking about that. It's an absolutely tiny. I wish I could. I should try and get it off to show you. It's an absolutely tiny cut. It's like a tiny little thing. Oh my god! It's literally just like the tip of that little tail, which is obviously tiny. And in the 20th anniversary voting thing that people did, Basarios came 167th, so not the most popular monster out there, not very far up on the list. Obviously it's just because Basarios is quite boring. As I said, there we go, broke his chest. He's a very basic, boring monster. It is just it is just Gravios pretty much, and it's just a small Gravios basically. He's not that exciting. Obviously, Gravios himself isn't that exciting either, and that's what I'll be doing next episode, by the way. But there also is one main line. I know there's I believe there's an online subspecies as well, but mainline there is Ruby Basarios, which was in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which I actually haven't ever fought before, I don't believe. And it looks quite cool. It looks awesome, in my opinion. One other small detail about Basarios that's interesting is obviously in this old gen, he's just like a rock. But in some of the newer editions of him, he's actually got moss on his back, which I think looks 1,000 times better, honestly. And we've got this silly Idrome just annoying us. I'm not sure if you can break his chest more than once, like normal Gravios, or if it's just once. It was quite easy to break open. Obviously, not obviously, but this is only a high rank one. I didn't want to verse a G rank one, if there is one. I'm not too sure. Mainly just because who wants to verse a G rank rock? You know what I mean? It's a pain in the butt. And that's actually one good point right there. He does those little fireballs, similar to Yankuku's fireballs, to be fair. I don't believe normal Gravios does that. Well, there is a small stipulation with what we've seen recently. I just won't say it. Oh god, there's a sleep gas. You don't want to get put to sleep with that. Oh, but yeah, he's pretty easy though. There's nothing really that scary about him. If you want to if you're having issues with his chest, I remember in this series when I was versing Gravios and Basarios, I did have issues breaking the chest. Get a nice sharp weapon. I have ESP, so I'm going to cut through him anyway. Oh my god. But use water, because they're weak against water. Basarios and Gravios, that is. And if you're having issues breaking the chest open, bring some large barrel bombs. and then just detonate a bunch of bombs on his chest. Just if you can craft more, like bring the items to craft some, do that. But just do that because that will weaken his chest. Well, like, you know, it does good damage to his chest, and then it's easier to break open, obviously. I believe that's what I did with... It was probably Gravios, to be fair. But when I fought them earlier on, I brought bombs so that I could break the chest easier, because when you break the chest hitbox is... Oh, I don't know the exact percentage, but you do so much... Oh, there we go. He's dead. But you do so much more damage to the actual exposed chest area, because obviously you're hitting his flesh instead of the rock. So basically, like, you really want to break open his chest, because if you can break open his chest, you know, he's pretty much dead at that point. And there we go, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to join the channel as a member, you can. I'll show up on screen now the two members we have, Xander and Jaggy. Thank you both very much. And next episode, I reckon I'll do Gravios, and then I'm thinking I'll probably actually do Black Gravios after that as well, just because there's not a massive difference between normal Gravios and Black Gravios, but there is enough of a difference that I feel like doing a video on it could be quite good. So get looking forward to that. Get looking forward to that. That doesn't sound like it makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you then.